Internet, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a plan with me video for you and I will be using this kit from WONTON in a Million. I have actually already used this kit, as in the version that you get from her Etsy or her online shop. This particular kit, as you can see, is kind of in a booklet. This was something I got at Michael's when I was in the US earlier this year, and I saw so many, like, if you wanna see when I unbox this, you can check out my USA part 1 haul, which it was a while back now. But I've been going through the booklets and I've been wanting to use this one. It's so pink, it's so amazing, and it's September, so we're officially in spring, so technically it's our sakura season, our cherry blossom season down in Australia. Technically, it's still pretty cold. But yeah, one of the things I wanted to do is not replicate, but I kind of wanted to follow this sort of design they have here, because for the other, I've used 2 other booklets already, and I kind of went along with whatever I felt made sense, but I actually really like this design, so I figured I would try and kind of replicate it, I guess, which is, you know, super original. Not really. And yeah, so this is the week we're planning in. It's kind of the first official full week of September. And yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll put down these top strips, because yeah, I find that really interesting that they have top strips and then bottom strips. Is it? Okay, I have no idea. Yeah, let's give those a shot and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's the initial setup, which was really different, especially it kind of bugs me that you can still see the days underneath, but I kind of thought that was how it was supposed to be in the Erin Condren planner. Obviously the example planner they have is a little bit different. The example planner is, I don't know, a different sort of planner, and then having this like go over here, that feels weird, especially now I can't see the numbers or anything. But yeah, I am not really sure how I'm going to plan this, because I feel like I should just go top bottom, but just so I don't miss out on anything, I'm going to kind of be all over the place. So let's just start with Wednesday, because why not? Wednesday I have book club, which I have not had a book club session in almost 2 months now. Big reason for that is because I was so busy studying for the AWS test, which, oh, by the way guys, I passed. I'm so happy. The certification lasts, I think 3 years. So I have 3 years until I have to resit the exam. By that point, I don't even know where my career is going to be, so I'm just so glad it's over, it's done. I can focus back on my real life again. I felt like for a month there, I wasn't able to do much else except think about my exam and study for it and all those sort of things. So yeah, I am so glad it is over. I do have dinner with a friend on Tuesday, so I'll put that down. And I think, what else do I have? Thursday, I have Japanese on Thursday, and I have dinner on Thursday as well. And similarly, I haven't been to Japanese in a little bit because I have been, I'm not sure if you can tell, my voice is still croaky or anything like that, but I have not been to Japanese for a while because I've been recovering. Oh, it feels like there's just a mountain of things that have been going on. So I was doing the AWS exam, and at the same time, I got the flu. Oops, sorry, blurry there. I got the flu, so I was dealing with that. And so, oh my gosh, I feel like I've just been really out of it for a long time now. So it's kind of nice to sit down and just film for a little bit. But I feel like this is going to be the first week where things start to go back on track and I'm starting to figure things out again and see how I go. Oh, the blurriness, I'm so sorry. So that's pretty much the major events for the week. So maybe we'll just start off on Monday now and see where the week takes us. By the way, those of you wondering if these stickers are removable, they they are definitely not. If they go down a little wrong, you might get lucky. Like I just put this down, it's a little crooked, so I'm going to try and restructure it. But I did have a situation before where it was starting to tear a little bit, so yeah, not ideal. Okay. So, But one of the things that I've been trying to do, which I mentioned in my bullet journal video, is to try and digitize a lot of my to-do lists now, because it just means that I can access it everywhere, but it also means I can just add all my work commitments in there as well. One of the issues I was having with a lot of my planning, my paper planning, is that I use it mostly for personal or like side business stuff, which is great, but it doesn't capture everything, and so it doesn't capture the efforts for the day, if that makes sense. And so I wanted to have an area where the entire day's worth of effort was captured, at least all the tasks I had to do both for work and personal. And so I found that doing a digital version has really helped. It just kind of keeps me organized. And then when I'm at home, I can use my bullet journals and my other journals. But yeah, I've been really going in my head, I've been really thinking about how I want to use different journals for next year, because I think what I want to do is review more journals for you guys, like explore what is really out there. There's just so many new ones that keep popping up, and I find it really hard to keep up, but I find it really intriguing how people process and look at information differently, if that makes sense. So that's one thing that I want to spend more time just kind of exploring the journal market. But I know that I'm not going to use all of the journals. So I don't know whether I should review them and then just give them away right there and then. Kind of how, I remember, is it Pretty Neat Living? I know that when she reviews certain journals, she just tends to give them away to people watching, and I thought that was such a good idea, because it's a great way for, firstly, I don't just hoard a bunch of journals, and then you guys have already seen what it's like, and then you can decide if you want it or not. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud right now. I always get really iffy about sending stuff to people, because I have running a sticker shop on the side. I know how finicky the mail can be and how expensive it can be, and I want to put tracking on everything, but literally, like in Australia, if I was to send a letter internationally, say it cost me like $3 or $4 or something like that, it would cost me $20 to put tracking in, which is ridiculous. So I don't know. I don't know if it's an Australian thing or whether internationally there's a lot of issues around tracking as well. I don't know if I'm just complaining. Cool. I'm going to keep putting stickers down. I don't know if I'm going to keep talking, because I can feel my voice giving way. I'm like having to cut out all my coughs in between. So I'm just going to put this journal together, and then I'll talk to it at the end. Okay, so this is the final spread. I know I didn't really fill anything out yet, minus like just the few things I knew for certain were gonna happen. Dinner with my friend, book club, Japanese, and dinner after Japanese. So yeah, I kind of really like how it came out. It feels much more structured. Hopefully by the time I film the next plan with me, my voice will be back and I won't be coughing anymore. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is Celina reporting from my room. Back to the internet.